Okay. All right. Should be live. All right. How's it going, everyone? Sun Coyote here. And I want to make a little impromptu how-to video. And it's about the Strat in Mega Man X called Magic Carpet. Or it's got a gigantic name, which I'm not going to get into. Ask the community if you want to know about the carpet memes. Anyway. Okay, so I've seen a ton of tutorial videos on how to do Magic Carpet, and everyone does it slightly differently, so I think I would make a video. I wanted to make a video on how I do it, just in case it might be easier for you the way I do it rather than how some other people do it. So I basically learned how to do this by watching Tiki's video. He has a tutorial on it. So where I'm standing right now is about where you want to be when you pick this up. And you also need boomerang. That's another thing. Boomerang and dash boots. So if you jump or if you shoot your boomerang regular on the ground, it's going to go up. If you jump and shoot your boomerang, it's going to go down like that. And that's what you want. So you want to jump and you want to shoot your boomerang, and it's going to pick the heart up. However, if you jump and you run off the edge, the heart will follow you, and that's also what you want. Okay, so that's step 2. You want to jump, shoot the heart, walk off the edge. Okay, so also placement of the heart is pretty important. You want the heart to be about halfway on the screen. It honestly really doesn't matter where you are in proportion to it. You just want the boomerang to be able to hit the heart and have it follow you. Okay, so that's the big thing. If you can get this down, just the idea of like shooting and grabbing the heart and walking off the edge. That's the big first step. All right, so I just got it there. Okay, I didn't even mean to do that. All right, so when you shoot the heart and you come down here, say I shot it and I walk off the edge, and now I'm down here. Tiki explained it in his video, but I'll explain it again. These platforms, it's really important. Like, this is super important what's going on here. You'll see how they're just kind of like going in a circle like this. And they'll follow that set path as long as you're on the screen. But if you watch the platform when I walk off screen and I come back on, the enemy is back and the platform's now at the bottom again. See how it's just at the bottom, it respawns like that? Well, the important thing is the spot right here. There's a trigger point to where they start loading on the screen because they don't exist right now. Now they exist. So don't exist, they loaded in. They're not loaded in, they're loaded in. That's super important because what we want to do is we want to grab the heart tank and on the very next frame load these platforms onto the screen. What that does is the game will get confused and kind of overflow data. And then instead of the heart that was in your boomerang, it then throws a platform as the very next frame you load the platform. Now the platform is stuck in your boomerang for some reason. So the idea is you want to grab the heart and then on the very next frame load these platforms. So there's positioning for it, and I'm going to show you what that is. So basically, you see these little, like, 3 little marks right here? I usually stand, like, right behind those marks, and you'll see that X is kind of, like, standing right in the middle of the road right there in the background. If you dash jump really quick, like, would be your dash and jump right away. You'll jump upwards like that. You want to be doing that right as you grab it. So right here. And then you start holding right. I try to stand right in the center here, or his foot's right before those 3 little divots. And then right as you get the heart, you kind of dash, and then you hold right when you get the heart. It's a little precise, but that's how you got it. And now you're standing, and then you go up, and all the cool stuff happens. Okay, so if you can get this down, you jump. Like I said, when you get the heart, you want to hold right. So grab the heart, get the positioning, and you hold right, and then you should enter the zone where it loads the platforms on the next frame. If you get the visual cue correct, that is. So once you're on it, that's the fun part. You get to start doing cool stuff, like flying across the screen. And now everything's like weird and loaded all funny. Okay, so once you get it, I'll explain further. But really, the visual cue, like I said, is you just want to be right here, and then right when you get the heart, dash, and then while the jingle's going on, you hold the right button. You hold right on the D-pad, I should say. Not a button, I suppose. Alright, then hold right. Alright, and then yeah, you can fly up in the sky and do all the cool stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a certain height because we want to be able to get across the screen. So right there, you'll see that Mega Man kind of like shifted forward a bit. Hold on, let's see if I can get it back again. Okay, so he's walking and he shifts forward. We're going to jump twice. We're going to dash jump and hold right and just dash jump like this. You'll get kicks off the wall here, and you'll end up like flying in the flying in the direction of that you're holding, which is right at the time. So we're going to kick off a couple times and then end up getting some distance. Now, I've seen people kick like 9 times and then they kick 9 times and they kick like a small kick on the 10th and then they come down. I've seen people like double kick twice and then kick 7 times. It's all different, but like what I like to do is I'll show you right here. Shit. Okay, so walking. So jump, jump, dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're there, grab it, and that puts you in the position to be right where you want to get that sub tank. So what I do, like I said, I walk up until Mega Man does that shift forward to the right. I jump twice while holding right, full jumps, and then I dash jump, which will put you in front of the platform. And then I hold while holding right, I dash kick 10 times. That was bad. So he's gonna do the shift now. Jump twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Puts me here. Okay. You just slide out right, and then you can just like mash if you want. Which will put you over here, and then you can loop-de-doop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. All right. So, bada boom. Get it again. Run up. Mega Man's gonna do the shift. You jump twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fall down. You're here. This part's important. It's the platform's doing its own voodoo. The thing you want to do is you want to get high enough so that this sub-tank doesn't despawn, because it certainly will. If you're too far down, this sub-tank here will despawn, and then you've lost the item and pretty much your run. So at this point, what I do is I just come in and I dash and I grab it, and then I just dash out and jump, and the platform will follow you while holding right. You just keep kicking this way, and eventually you'll just reach this area, and then you can come down and yada 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 and loop-de-doop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. Alright. So I'm going to kind of do this all together now. If I can get it to go again. Alright. And of course it would do that to me. Alright, so we're going. We're going. Oh, I messed it up. Okay. Shift forward. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down. Slide in. Jump out. And of course the platform did some Houdini stuff on me. And see, this is very important that you get the precise visual cue for this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can also like boomerang it if you want to just be safe. And you can also just mash this too if you want. Just mash dash jumps while holding right, and you'll end up in this spot. That's technically the faster way to do it. But, yeah. So, like I said, hold forward once you're on the platform. Once X does the shift forward, jump, jump, dash jump forward, then do 10 kicks, and you'll end up where the sub-tank is. And then you just slide into the left, and then slide and jump out right. The platform will come to you, and then you can just mash kick all the way over. I was talking to the Dude and Walrus Prime, and they showed me an alternate strat, which I'll show you now. It's called Baby Drop, and it's where you do 2 normal kicks after getting the sub-tank off the platform. You'll drop onto a platform, and then you can do, I think it's 7 normal kicks, and it'll bring you right to where you need to be. So, see if I can pull it off here. Okay, so we got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, dropped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's around that. Depends on how fast you're kicking, but what that did is it brought me straight to this section right here, and I could just drop right in. So that's called Baby Drop. Let's see if I can show you again what it's supposed to look like. Again, very important to know the visual cue, because doing this in a run is super important. Oh geez, that was my fault. I think I'm dashing. Oh, I accidentally saved. Damn. But yeah, so I'll show Baby Drop one more time. I'll show the regular way how I do it one more time, then I'll show you Baby Drop one more time. So if we're coming up over here, jumping down, get it halfway on the screen. Got it? Jump, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Land. Come in. Get out. Of course, that for some reason didn't work. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mash. And you're there. So, okay. There's that way, which is the kind of the faster way to do it. But if you want to like have a consistent way of getting there, like on the spot, let me try and get this again. Okay. The baby drop strat kind of goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab it. 1, 2. Drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And boom. Should take you straight to this. Baby drop is slightly slower, but it'll take you right where you need to go, and then obviously it's just then you grab the helmet. So that's how I do it, and it's kind of a tweak on how Tiki does his. And of course, it's kind of a tweak on how anyone does theirs at all. Like I said, a ton of runners do it differently, but that's just how I learned. So if this helps you out, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then okay. But yeah. I hope this helped, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. See ya.